maybe next year.
All right, we'll open the P&Z Planning and Zoning meeting for December the 7th. First thing on the agenda is to approve the minutes from the November 2nd meeting. Does anyone have any corrections on the minutes? If not, I would entertain a motion to approve the minutes.
I'll make such a motion.
We have a motion. Do we have a second?
I'll second.
All right, we have a motion, second. All in favor, raise your hand. It passes. So the next thing on the agenda is the preliminary plat for the Kerr County Animal Services Facility. Drew?
Thank you, sir. This is the preliminary plat, Kerr County Animal Services Facility Addition, subdivision within Kerrville, being 15.93 acres out of the Thomas N. Minter Survey number 110, abstract 248, the Samuel Wallace Survey number 111, abstract 359. Have that before you. Here is the preliminary plat itself. Preliminary plat meets all code requirements. Staff recommends approval, and I'd be pleased to answer any questions.
Anybody have any questions? I have no questions. If there are no questions, I would entertain a motion to.
I have a comment, if you don't
Okay,
mind.
go ahead.
Doesn't really pertain to the preliminary plat, but just like to get it on the board that could be noise factors come into play here with dogs and whatever.
Yes.
And I love dogs. I got dogs and had them for years, but they do make a noise. And if some attention could be gathered in the planning
Mhm.
to see what noise suppression could occur.
I think speaking for the applicant, I think that they've been looking at that in comparison to other facilities, where they orient kennels and the outdoor spaces to uses around them. If you recall too, from the zone case, the county agreed to kind of at least be sensitive to the two cemeteries. Probably not, a full wall, screening wall of any kind, but whether it's landscaping or orientation of the building, making sure that they are sensitive to those environments through construction and for the final.
I remember correctly when we had the zoning hearing, and it was a public hearing, that there was some discussion about location on the property.
We are as far away from the cemeteries as we could be. We're close to the veterans housing as we could be.
Mhm.
There's limited buildable area on the site due to all the stormwater drainage that channels through there. And we have taken High Road to be, again, away from
And there,
And David and I were talking just before this, and we will look into the construction, and I'm getting a little out in the weeds here, but the construction will be pretty simple, pre-engineered metal building, metal siding, insulation as appropriate to the occupancy. The office space will have that kind of thing. So it'll be thermal insulation, which has some sound attenuating characteristics, some sound transmission reduction. But we will also look at metal panels that might be perforated panels or something that would help mitigate in lieu of solid metal panels. But it's going to be pretty simple construction. So we will we'll talk about it with our client and amongst ourselves.
I'm sure whenever we get into the platting and the location on the property and the yards, the outdoor yards and everything, there'll be some discussion about some type of landscaping, barrier type stuff to soften it a little bit, but that's not for today, so.
Right.
Anyway, so if I can get a motion on this preliminary plat,
I'll make a motion to approve.
we have a motion to approve.
I'll second it.
We have a second. Motion to approve and second. All in favor, raise your hand. All right, this preliminary plat is approved. We have nothing else on the agenda. Staff report, Drew? Anything?
Next meeting is scheduled for January 4th. As of right now, I don't think we have any applications, but still got plats, deadlines this week and some other things, so we'll certainly keep you posted and go from there. Y'all have a Merry Christmas.
Okay,
Awesome.
we're adjourned.
For the cookies.
Absolutely.
Yes.